I'm already on to the next one.
Now, I've used a lot of plants in meat replacements. One plant that I have never used is a flower. I've never used the petals of a flower. But today that's gonna change because Monica and I were recently at Hunger Street Tacos in Orlando, Florida, and we got to try their hibiscus taco. Now, from what I understand, the hibiscus taco is not an uncommon thing. It's fairly popular in Mexico, and I believe it's gaining a little bit more popularity here in the United States. After eating those tacos, I ended up ordering myself some dried hibiscus. So let's go ahead and turn these dried flower petals into a tasty taco. So I'm gonna start with 2 cups of the hibiscus. Now this might be quite a bit, but I'm not really sure about how these are gonna kind of expand and come out. And when I finish this video, I'm gonna make sure that I have the correct amounts in the description below. Now we have to clean these out. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour the hibiscus into a wire mesh strainer and just kind of turn them around in the strainer dry. This is gonna help knock off any dust or any small particles. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're just gonna run them through water, and we're gonna run them through for quite a while, just constantly turning over. This is gonna be like a red water. You're gonna run this until it's fairly pink. Okay, so now that the hibiscus is clean, we're gonna boil them and we're gonna let them soak in water to soften up and kind of rehydrate. So we have the hibiscus covered in water, and we're just gonna bring to a boil and then allow them to boil for about 10 minutes. Okay, so these have been boiling for about 10 minutes. We're gonna turn off the heat, cover them up, and let them steep for about the next 2 hours. This is gonna really soften them up and get them ready to be used as meat for our tacos. I am excited about this. Okay, so the hibiscus has been steeping. It looks really good. We're gonna strain the flour through a fine mesh strainer and get the hibiscus, essentially tea, and just get all of that sifted and make sure that we just have the hibiscus, and we're gonna kind of let that drip dry for a while. Now the great thing is this liquid can be saved for making cocktails. It could be drank as a tea just by itself. Gonna add a little bit of soda water to it and make it a soda. God, there is a ton of hibiscus. I don't know if I'm gonna make all this or not, but you know what? I'm just gonna make it all. Could I probably have gotten away with just doing a cup. Okay, so we're gonna let these drain for a little while, let as much of this hibiscus tea kind of drip dry, because all we really want for these tacos is these flowers here. This is amazing. So while we're waiting for the hibiscus to kind of drip dry, we're gonna make our tortillas. When you're making your own corn tortillas at home, you could use whatever masa you like. I've been using instant masa. It's really simple. Buy an instant masa, follow the directions on the back. You have homemade corn tortillas, and they are very good. The instant masa is just literally the instant masa and some water. You mix it up, kind of knead it for a little bit, and then cook it, and it comes out awesome. I really do love these things. And if you're gonna make tacos at home, it honestly doesn't hurt to go that extra effort and make your own tortillas. If you don't have a tortilla press, go get a tortilla press. It makes your life really easy when you're making these. And honestly, they're fairly cheap. I use mine all of the time. You can see how quick this went together, but you end up with these cool, perfect tortillas. So we're gonna heat an iron skillet up on a medium heat for just a few minutes to get it nice and warmed up. And then we're gonna start putting this whole thing together. This is gonna be awesome. Awesome. So I'm gonna finish off making these corn tortillas, and then we're gonna make some tacos. Okay, so tortillas are made. We are going to now make our filling using our hibiscus flowers here. I am so excited for this. This is gonna be awesome. We have our non-stick skillet here with some olive oil in it. We're gonna drop in some garlic. I'm gonna do quite a bit of garlic. Some red onion. Now we're gonna save some of this red onion to top the tacos with. And all we're doing is allowing these guys to simmer for just a few minutes to kind of soften up. Okay, so now the onions are looking fairly transparent. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the hibiscus meat. Now I'm adding all of this in. This is quite a bit. I did quite a bit of onion and garlic, so. And then we're gonna simmer this up. Now I'm gonna squeeze just a bit of lime in with this hibiscus, a healthy pinch of salt, and some cracked black pepper. Kind of mix this in. Now this doesn't need to cook that long. This has only been cooking for about a minute. The onions are mixed in beautifully. They really look good. And the hibiscus itself actually has a very meat-like texture. It's very surprising, but it's thicker and almost has like a pulled pork, you know, smaller bits of pulled pork, like pulled and chopped pork. So it's very surprising the way this comes out. So let's put some of these tacos together and just enjoy how amazing this is. Ugh, just perfect. I want just a little bit of the fresh red onion. I'm gonna do some cilantro, the Salsa Verde. The last thing that is gonna make this is this coconut cream, and it is good. Just gonna drizzle a little bit on there. Boom! That is a hibiscus taco. Let me just give you a nice close-up of the hibiscus meat. So that is the hibiscus flower itself, what you would normally use for like a tea or a drink, and it has a very meaty-like texture. Let's give one of these tacos a try. Wow, wow, wow! I'm just gonna devour this taco. This is incredible. I'm already on to the next one. If somebody gave this to you and you weren't aware that it's hibiscus, you would think, I don't know what you would think. It's meat-like in texture. The taste is not meat-like, but it's not far off. It's not that bad. That's delicious. That is delicious. Wow, 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 wow. Now I am very sure that it is hard to understand how the heck a hibiscus flower could be meaty. How could it be meaty? It is, but it's meaty and it's wonderful. I'm so happy. That's the hibiscus taco. Everybody's name that's scrolling right here on the side. These are the members of the Sauce Squad. They joined over at patreon.com/SauceStache, and they got their name right here. There's gonna be a lot more behind the scenes coming up on the Sauce Squad, so make sure you head over and join. I haven't really done that much of it, but I'm gonna be adding a lot more. Click the subscribe button if you haven't yet and you're new here and you like what I do. Click this video right here. This is another one of my videos that YouTube thinks you'll like.